Super Mario World done? It's time to jump into a different game. And this one, I say this all the time, but should be interesting, but for one specific reason. I was looking back on it, and the last time I played an Ys game on this channel was nearly 6 years ago. So to say that I've been wanting an Ys game for a while would be an understatement. And now I get it. And I did Ys 8 way long ago. But this one was chosen over so many other good options. So let's see what Ys Origin has. Low, high, gore. I mean, let's see. Let's go with low. We'll see what happens. I don't need gore for an Ys game. That seems a bit much. Okay. Not sure how that's gonna go, but we'll see. Yes. There, jeez. Okay. So, Ys Origin is set 700 years before the first two games. The chronology of Ys is weird because it bounces around whenever it wants to. Adol is an adventurer. He can do that sort of thing. So they bounce around whenever it suits him. The most recent game in the chronology is 9. 10 was technically set, I think, before 4. So this is set, 4 was set after 3, and then 5 and 6, I think, were later. 8 was set before 9, shit like that. But all accounts being 1 and 2 are the starting point. And they decided to do what you normally do when you want to do something else, something different. You set a prequel. So you can't play as Adol unless you want to do bonus mode stuff. But instead, you get to play as Yunica, Yugo, or I think it's either Yugo or you, and the Claw. The Claw is not somebody you can unlock, but I am going to play all 3. Because the game is kind of short, so should be like 50-some episodes. I hope. I've heard the bosses are fucking terrifying, but I can overlevel if I need to. But Yunica here is an axe user. I like the sound of that. Axe-wielding girl. Sounds interesting. You should see some of the endings I get in some of the visual novels. Anyway. But a lot of references to Ys 1 and 2. The goddesses. The twin goddesses, Rhea and Fina. And a lot of the bosses are reimaginings of bosses from 1 and 2. But this is set in Dharm Tower. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna be a cheeky little bitch because I'm given the choice. I'm gonna go easy because I don't care. I'm here for the fun. Ys. Love it. It is Ys. I've heard it called Ys before, but Ys.
Les terres se veillent Un oiseau précieux, la perle noire, élevé des dieux espèces de pouvoir mystérieux. Avec la magie, on pouvait faire des miracles. Avec l'éclair, on pouvait amplifier ce pouvoir magique. Grâce à lui, on croyait que le pouvoir de la Is durait une éternité. Soudainement, un désastre a frappé la Is.
All this French and disaster.
Beaucoup de monstres démoniaques sont apparus et ont commencé d'envahir la Is. Les forces diaboliques ont ravagé la terre tout à coup, et tous les habitants ont été acculés dans le temple de Salomon. Il semblait que c'était une fin du monde. Alors, c'est la perle noire qui a sauvé la Is de la reine, car elle a sauvé le temple à l'air. Mais aussitôt après le soulagement fugitif, les diables ont construit une autre. Et beaucoup de monstres avec des ailes sont partis au sanctuaire. La Is menaçait de tomber. Qui pire, un événement temporaire est arrivé dans le temple de Salomon. Que l'histoire, les déesses du mal, les symboles de la Is sont disparus. Dans une situation désespérée, les citizens ont pris une résolution. Pour faire finir le club de recherche, ils ont fait une sélection parmi les chevaliers et les sorciers.
The best of the best. And Yunica.
Enfin, les saints les ont envoyés à la terre dévastée.
Actually, no. If you see what Yunica does with an axe, you'll be like, okay, never mind. She's kind of badass. Okay, I was sitting there going, where's the loading? Ah, that's what. Yay, it's his origin. I love it. I'm watching a playthrough alongside this so I can kind of get the gauge of it. My whole life, I'd never been able to use magic. But I made a promise long ago. I promised I would become a knight. I told myself I'd guard those two with my life, just as my dad did. Please, Dad, watch over me. I swear I'll become a holy knight and keep our ladies Rhea and Fina from harm. And I'll stab anyone who doesn't agree. Where am I? Let's see. Ow. My butt. Okay. Focus. I joined up with a search party heading down to the surface. And then what? I remembered there was a sudden impact, like we hit something, or something hit us. Wait, is that... That's a big fucking tree. It is. It's really you. Rhoda Tree, you survived. You finally awoken. You seem familiar to me. A friend of the goddesses, are you not? I am. The name's Yunica. Yunica Tova. I remember now. You're Priest Tova's granddaughter. Well, yes, I am, but I don't really take after him all that much. Can't even use magic. You're the elder Rhoda Tree, right? How's your younger brother? Is he alright? Yes, he's fine. In fact, he's been my sole conversation partner this whole time. It started to get rather bothersome. I bet. You always were quite the chatterbox. I must admit, when the shrine ascended, I found myself worrying about you two. I'm really glad you're both okay. The goddesses gave us life, and they maintain our lives. These noxious fumes will not sever our bonds with them so easily. But you, Tova, when was it? I beheld a man with one companion in tow. I didn't read it. Am I correct in assuming that he too was of the Tova lineage? I gotta go faster. Because she can be paused, the tree cannot. It's irritating. Yeah, that's my dad. He stayed behind on the surface and bought us some time when they raised the Solomon Shrine. My grandpa says he couldn't have survived down here. I felt his essence disappear in the miasma. Which is not to say I witnessed his death, but I can hardly doubt his fate. So I guess Grandpa was right. Well, then I guess the book is closed on him, so now it's his daughter's time to shine. Do you seek something from this ruined land, then? We came down to the surface to search for Ladies Rhea and Fina. A few days ago, the two of them vanished in the shrine, and no one's seen them or heard them since. I did catch sight of the goddesses. It was perhaps 3 days ago. You saw them? So Father Simon, or Father Shion, was right. It really did come to the surface. Did you see where they went? You see that tower at the foot of Mount Precious? Precious, that horrifying tower built to bridge the ruined land with the Solomon Shrine. That big. How the hell am I going to climb up there? Though it's weak, I sense the essence of both goddesses in that place. They're in the tower? Why didn't you stop me? He's rooted to the ground. They sought the tower of their own volition. I saw no reason to intervene. But you know what that tower represents? Wait, they're not alone. I sense others in and around its perimeter. Your companions, I believe. Huh? Which companions? Who's over there? So, you will go to them? I will. I first need to meet up with the others right away, so that we can bring our stray goddesses back home. You must be such a dangerous, no ordinary, outside world. Rhoda, speak to me. Say something. Guess the gases are starting to flare up. No magic of my own to fall back on. I'm afraid I can't hear your voice anymore. Lady Rhea. Lady Fina. Yeah. No, it's Castlevania. Damn it, anytime I see an extended platform with a weird keep next to it, I always think of Castlevania, and I think of those steps, and I think of fuck! Anyway. No, I'm not playing Castlevania right now. I'm playing that in my other game. Anyway. Get used to this environment for a bit. This doesn't seem right. Shouldn't there be more demons guarding the entrance? Probably because people are getting stabbed. Uh-oh. I suppose we should have expected this, considering where we are. If only he had some of the others with us, we'd be on more even footing. We'll put up a barrier and try to hold it as long as possible. I should buy you some time to take out the demons on that side. Fewer demons mean better odds, right? If I must, then so be it. Nah, I can do the stabbing. Aren't you? Apprentice Knight Yunica Tova, at your service. Much obliged. Do what you can with these pests. If you please. We'll take care of the demons in our periphery. It's so hard to read here. Understood. Dino. Iola. Come. Yes, Father. Right away. Okay, so buttons. I don't know which buttons to do. You rotten creatures have turned all our lives upside down. Taken my dad away from me. So don't expect me to hold back. Okay, Y button. I'm gonna get used to the Y button so much. Attack immediately after coming to a stop. Okay. So Y and green. Plus. Attack. Jump. Down thrust. Attack. Descent. I get the stabbing. Oh no! Activation. Boost mode. Boost gauges limit. Okay. I love escapes. I love escapes, if you couldn't tell. Nicely done. Father Superior, and you two are Guess there won't be much time for introductions. No, was there? I'm Dino, an acolyte of Solomon's Shrine. I'm his colleague, Aeolia. I'm Yunica Tova. Nice to meet you both. Tova? Any relation to Commander Saul Tova? Yes, I'm his daughter. You live up to your heritage, then. Your fighting style is gallant and graceful. Right, to wield a battle axe of that size. Well, suffice it to say, I'd have a hard time keeping my balance, let alone hitting anything. Well, you see, I can't use magic, so my strength is really all I have. You take after Estelle so well. And no, I have not played Trails more than a few minutes, but I've heard Estelle is great. Anyway, oh, I see. This young lady was kind enough to volunteer her services in search of our runaway deities. So I suggest we put our best foot forward, then. For their sakes. For ours, and for the commander's as well. Father Superior, thank you so much. But where are the other knights? And the sorcerers, aren't they with you? I'm afraid not. Just when the surface came in sight, our transport spell was disrupted by some outside force. Some outside force, intentionally, as best as I can tell. Was that the impact I felt? It was. And whatever hit us, it blocked out all ability to control the transport, resulting in a breakdown of the entire enchantment. It's down so far down on the thing, it's hard to read. We were scattered in all directions and hurled around the surface, quite unceremoniously. Though, it could have been much worse. Were it not for our individual barriers, the fall alone surely would have been fatal. Whatever force knocked us from the sky originated from this tower. So we've come to intervene and determine who's responsible and for what reason. That doesn't explain why you're here, though. And all alone, no less. Oh, well, about that. Yunica, explain the situation! Could that really be true? Why would they have come to such a dreadful place? I can't begin to imagine. Father, we must find them all at once. Indeed, there's no time left to lose. Sadly, even with our powers pooled, our fighting skills are no match for the denizens of this wicked place. We need to reassemble the search party before we can begin in earnest. Oh, excuse me. Of course, you're absolutely right. May I entrust this task to you, Dino? Yes, Father. Thank you. Using the Rota tree as a base, I'll search the area via transport spell and round up everyone I can find. As for you, young lady. Yes, Father Superior? There is no guarantee that a situation similar to the one we just experienced won't reoccur. I'd like for you to remain here with us until the rest of our party arrives, keeping a watchful eye for any more uninvited guests. Oh, okay. She sounds disappointed. Is something wrong? Well, I was kind of hoping you'd let me do a little recon. Just in the immediate area, of course. Not too far away. I'd like to get in some combat training so I won't let my guard down when the situation gets critical. I mean, I'm just an apprentice knight, and with no magic ability, well, I'm just kind of worried I'll get in the way, you know? Admittedly, your reasoning is sound, but I'd like to remiss to blindly offer consent, knowing the risk. Well, we need to learn more about this tower anyway, don't we? We barely know anything about it. Come on, please. I know I'm up to it. I know I am. Very well. I shall personally explain the situation to Sir Galleon upon his arrival. Seriously? Thank you. Thank you very much. There's one condition, however, I must insist that you take this with you. What's this? Come over here, I'll show you. This is how you get save points. It's a statue of a monster. How twisted. Just watch. Just like that, it's a goddess statue, but how? The best way to describe it would be to say it's been returned to its original natural form. When Ys ascended, several goddess statues were left behind on the surface. It seems the monsters must have found one and brought it here, and changed it. Though to what end I cannot say. Oh, Lady Rhea, Lady Fina, I'm sorry, I said you were twisted. I didn't recognize you like that. I think it's safe to assume the other goddess statues have been brought here as well, and have likely met a similar fate. Thus, the crystal. If you scout the tower, you may encounter other statues, and can purify them just like this one. Alright, sounds easy enough. It's kind of like a portable blessing. But that's not all. It has another function. It can magically transport you to any purified goddess statue within the tower, in the blink of an eye. Yes! And the object itself is enchanted with this ability. No magic will be required on your part. Sounds like a lifesaver. Thank you again, Father Superior, for your blessing and for this crystal as well. Yunica, I'd like you to take this as well. Yeah. I forget. Is the character in 10 named Delilah too? I wonder if that's a coincidence. A shell? Another magical item. In this case, it serves as a communication device, allowing us to speak. No, it's not. They reused it for Nordics. Across any distance, no matter where you are, just talk into that shell. And of course, unless I'm somehow indisposed, I'll hear you. If you should find yourself in need of assistance, please don't hesitate to use it. Neat! Thanks a bunch, I'll take care of it. Before I go, Father Superior, Sister Aeolia? Is there something else you need? I just stubbornly forced my way into the search party. I've actually managed to convince you to let me go off on my own, so I just wanted to say I won't let you down. I promise. Thank you for being so accommodating. I may not be that great of a knight as my father was, but I'll do everything in my power to find our goddesses. You can count on me. I hope you will be able to count on us, too. We're all in this together, you know. We'll be alright here if you need us. Do not hesitate to return for any reason. May the goddesses guide your path. Please don't forget, if the situation becomes dire, use the power of the crystals that bring you back for safety. I will, and may the goddesses guide our path. Guide your path as well. Yay, I'm gonna be able to read. Okay, cool, I'ma save it. Yay! I'ma save it twice because I need to. Cool. Alright. So I'll stop there for a second. But I started Ys! We're gonna start beating the shit out of dudes! We needed to get our story stuff out of the way first. But story stuff is done. Now it's time to stab! We'll get to stabbing next time. Thanks for watching.